So how'd it go? How's it been going, I guess?
Okay.
There we go.
Wasn't sure what you was talking April Fool's Day, fishing last night, or I didn't know. My daughters won the day yesterday on me for sure with a couple of deals they did to me. But practice has been going really well. You know, I think we're getting better at a lot of spots. I wish we were, healthier. But we said that last time, and nothing's really changed in that regard. But really, really pleased. The last scrimmage that we had, I thought the offense found a way to sustain some drives, score some points against what I consider and hope to be a talented defense. So I think we're improving. We're getting better. There's a lot of great competition at some spots, which I think is maybe one of the best things to improve yourself is when you are feeling like you are in the competition every single day and you have to bring it in practice. And when you get judged on your efforts every day, that I think that's very helpful and has been this spring.
Have you gotten any of those guys back?
We have a chance today. I'm hopeful today that we get Cody Core and Markel back. Those will be the only two that we're not going to get any of the offensive linemen back, and or Mike Hilton or some of the ones that were already out from previous injuries.
Wilkins.
Jordan's back. Jordan and Eugene are back. I think C.J. Johnson will be out today, I think, with an ankle. It's nothing severe, but he just did it this week, and he'll probably be limited or out. I'm not sure.
Last time we talked to you, Hugh, you're wanting to see a little more consistency, I guess, from Derek Jones. What's he been like this week?
I think that Derek could be a very, very impactful player for us, and he shows that. But he's got to finish plays, and he's got to be more consistent. He seems to struggle a bit at being really consistent on deep balls. He wins a lot of routes. He's long and can run, but there's plays that the great ones go make. And he's got to start making those. And the good thing is he wants to and expects that of himself. And so I can coach him hard. I love the way he practices, and I think that he's going to be one of the surprises for us next fall.
Who's kind of stepping up in Hilton's spot at Rover?
The most pleasant surprise of the spring, I think the most improved guy back there is C.J. Hampton. He's really improved from the fall till now. And then the Moore brothers, of course, and Chief is getting back more in the flow, feeling more comfortable. So all those guys have really stepped up. We've only had a couple practices since that injury, but kind of rotating all those guys, of course, with Elston back there also.
You mentioned like Liggins' athleticism at that tackle spot. Is that transition still going well for him?
Yeah, he's really athletic. I mean, the game's moving fast for him. And if the defense would stay on one look, I think he would do really well. But he's having to process at a rapid pace a lot of different looks, and you're installing something new most every day. So that gets to be a bit challenging for him. But there's no question that really think we did the right thing in putting him there. I still think there's a chance, depending on our health and all of that he would be used in other ways also. But to see him get these reps this spring at offensive line was very helpful.
What does he do best in regards to the offensive line? Pass block, run block?
I would say I really would have said before spring that it would have been just him pass protecting in a one-on-one because of his athleticism. But I would say right now the best thing he's done is run blocking in the zone game because his second step gets on the ground so fast. And he's a powerful human being, and I think he's probably done that as well as anything this spring.
When you approached him about that move to tackle, was he excited about it, or what was his reaction?
Jeremy's a total team guy. He really is. Coach, I just want to play. And he'll help any way he can. Love the kid, love the attitude, and really think he could be multiple and be a tight end with his hand on the ground, a backup offensive tackle or an offensive tackle, and never know where else we'd line him up.
Who among your young offensive linemen who have gotten all these extra reps have stood out or been impressive to you?
Probably the most improved, and when I say that, I'm saying people like Javon Patterson weren't here to say how much he's improved because he's had a solid spring. But Jordan Sims probably will be the most improved that jumps out to me. I think losing 60 pounds is the key. We always knew he had great feet because we saw him in camp. He committed himself, and our nutrition program did a great job in assisting him, and he did the work, and he's down now to a good weight for himself. I think he's the most improved.
Is it all about the footwork with him, or what else does he do well?
Well, we saw him in camp when he was a junior, and we knew he had the feet that we wanted when you take him through those drills. His weight got up on him, and that makes that much more difficult. And I just think he's gotten back down now to where he feels good, and his athleticism that he has can be the best it can.
Is Jeremy working at left or right?
Left tackle.
Left tackle.
He's running left tackle with the first group. We moved Fawn back to right when we lost Sean Rawlings.
Coach, we always talk about Kim Deechey and Treadwell and those five, but hardly anybody ever asks you about Tony Connor.
Yeah, that is true. Now that you say that, one of the more consistent players we've had in this program for the 2 years we've had him, and he does his job over and over and over again, and never is out in the limelight for whatever reason. But anyone that watches our films know the job he's done and how talented he is.
He looks like
Thank
he's
you,
gotten
Bob.
bigger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He has gotten stronger. We've got a weight target for him. He's kind of on a nutrition plan too. We don't want his weight to get. We'd like to see his body change just a little bit. We think that's better for him in the future. And so he's working on a program right now, but he has gotten bigger.
What weight do you want him at?
Like for him to be around 215 is a good target weight for us, and he's probably a little north of 220 right now.